The man standing outside the cabin wasn't just a stranger.
He was Ethan's brother.
The forest fell silent. Even the wind seemed to stop. Lena looked at Ethan. She had never seen fear like this in his eyes. Not when they were chased. Not when they escaped. Not even when Marcus stayed behind. "Ethan," the voice called again. "I know you're in there." Aria slowly stepped away from the window. "He came alone." Ethan shook his head. "That's what he wants us to believe." Lena gently touched his arm. "Who is he?" Ethan swallowed. "My older brother, Daniel. You never told me you had a brother. I never wanted you involved in my family's problems." Outside, Daniel took another step toward the cabin. His hands were visible, empty. "I'm not here to fight," he called. "I just want to talk." Ethan laughed bitterly. "You always say that." Lena frowned. "You've heard those words before." Ethan nodded. "The last time I believed him, everything fell apart." Silence settled over the cabin. Daniel sighed. "I know you don't trust me. You have every reason not to. But if you don't leave with me," his voice grew urgent, "they'll find you before sunrise." Lena exchanged a worried glance with Aria. "How would he know that?" she whispered. Ethan walked to the window, keeping his distance. "What do you want?" Daniel looked directly toward the cabin. "I came to fix what I should have fixed years ago." Ethan's jaw tightened. "You had your chance." "I know. And you chose them." Daniel lowered his head. "I thought I was protecting the family. You destroyed it." For several seconds, neither brother spoke. Finally, Daniel reached into his jacket, slowly, carefully. Lena gasped. Ethan immediately stepped in front of her. Daniel stopped. "I'm not armed." He carefully pulled out a faded photograph. "I think this belongs to you." He placed it on the ground, then stepped back. Ethan cautiously opened the cabin door, just enough to reach it. The photograph was old, edges worn, rain-stained. It showed two young boys, standing beside their parents, smiling. On the back, someone had written, "No matter what happens, protect each other." Ethan stared at the handwriting. His mother's. His eyes filled with tears. "I found it after the house was sold," Daniel said quietly. "I kept it because," he struggled to continue, "because I couldn't bear to throw away the last piece of our family." Lena watched Ethan carefully. She could see the walls around his heart beginning to crack. Then, a distant engine echoed through the trees. Daniel's expression changed instantly. "They're here." Headlights appeared between the pines. More than one vehicle. "They followed me," Daniel whispered. "I thought I lost them." Ethan's face hardened. "You led them here." "I didn't mean to." "You never do." The first SUV burst through the tree line, then a second. Doors flew open, dark figures climbed out. "They've surrounded the cabin," Aria shouted. Daniel looked at Ethan. "There isn't time." "What are you saying?" Daniel reached into the back of his truck. He pulled out 2 backpacks. "I brought supplies, food, medicine, fake passports." Lena stared. "You planned this?" Daniel nodded. "I've been looking for you for months." Ethan looked at the passports, then at his brother. For the first time, he believed him. A gunshot shattered the silence. The cabin window exploded. Glass flew across the room. "Down," Ethan shouted. Everyone dropped to the floor. Another shot, then another. The attackers were moving in. Daniel drew a deep breath. "I can hold them off." "No," Ethan replied instantly. "I'm not losing another brother." Daniel looked at him. A faint smile crossed his face. "So, you still think of me as your brother?" Ethan didn't answer. He didn't have to. The front door shook violently. Someone was trying to force it open. Daniel looked toward the back of the cabin. "There's an old bridge about half a mile east. It crosses the river. Meet me there." "And if you don't make it?" Lena asked. Daniel smiled. "I'll make it." But something in his eyes suggested otherwise. The front door splintered. Wood cracked. Another hard blow. "It's coming down," Aria cried. Ethan grabbed Lena's hand. "Stay close." The back door burst open. Cold night air rushed inside. They disappeared into the forest, as the cabin door exploded inward behind them. The last thing Ethan heard, before the trees swallowed the sound, was his brother shouting, "Run!" To be continued.